What's up, guys? Rico here. Welcome back to Chibind Brothers. We have a lot to talk about, and I have some really good update for you guys on our two favorite stocks, Mara and Riot. But before that, let's just dive into and show you exactly what the stock market is looking like and what are the opportunities that we have. So here it is. This is the S&P, the SPY, basically the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. And look, yesterday already, right here, look at this really bullish pin bar. All right, very bullish. But one thing that I want to mention is that I've said this before. I was saying we were going to double dip. There was a possibility of a double dip. Yep, we did right here. And that was the first time on January 27 when we reached the bottom. And here we go. We did it yesterday when we had this freaking invasion. But look what happened on the pin bar, and then look at today. It looks a very strong bullish pattern. You can see it. And like from last time that I've had this, and I've told you that we were on the oversold side and then we went up, but we are completely below this 20 line of stochastic RSIs, and we look like we are reversing. It's a very bullish sign. So did we actually reach the bottom? I want to go back to this and I want to show you something. Look, if we go back here, look what's going on right here, and then right there, and then right here, and then now look right here. So you can see that this is a very strong support, and this is the fourth time that we've been to this level before. So you can see how we're reversing, and it seems at least for now, for what it is looking like, it's a very strong bullish pattern that we're seeing. But since we're seeing this bullish pattern in the SPY, it looks like we started hitting reversals in most of them. But remember, even though it seems like we have priced in this Russia and Ukraine stuff that's going on, but we also have to look of what the Feds are hinting in terms of the interest rate increase. How is it going to happen? Because it seems like next month, mid-March, there's going to be some rate, or at least it seems like we're going to have some interest rate hikes. We need to watch for those. But if we have to pull back even higher and then there is another rate hike, it seems to me like our pull back again will probably going to be back to this level or slightly higher. But at least we have a confirmation. I don't want to rumble too much on this, but I want to show you that, hey, there is a possibility that we could pull lower than this. It could happen, but at least for now, this bullish pattern, according to the data and what we're seeing right now in the market, it seems like this is the bottom for the time being. Keyword here, time being. All right, so with that saying this is what I want to show you. Well, back to Mara. Look, our literally favorite boy. Last time, guys, I told you we were overbought right here, overbought, and I told you that we needed to pull back, which we did. And I talked about a double dip. And hey, guys, just like I said, double dip. This was the first part, and this is the second one. It's confirmed support. A very strong support. Confirmed. So I said last time, if you bought here, fine. If you didn't, you could have an opportunity to buy again. Hey, this is it. It happened. Because I'm not Nostradamus. I cannot tell the future. I can only speculate based on my own personal opinion. But mostly, it's all based on the data that I'm getting from the chart, from past patterns, things that we've seen before. We can try and project to see what could potentially happen. It doesn't mean it's always going to happen the same way, but most of the time the tends to go the same way because we base it on data. And like we said, here it is. So we have an opportunity to buy again, and we got the same levels around $19 was the bottom again. And should I say this is time to buy? You could buy because you can tell, it's really a cheap level to buy. But I want to show you something very key here. Look right here. As you can see, right there, as you can see, if I can make this kind of well, as you can see, we did not cross below this line. So even though we're close to the oversold, but we did not go below here. You see what I mean? We're still above. So that this means that it's a trend reversal from now? It could be, because you can also see this really, really green bullish bar. But today we're, somehow, again, like I said, the price that you're seeing right now it doesn't matter the most. We're talking about the future, like long term. But look what we're seeing here. So does this mean that we didn't really go down, or is this gonna, again, I'm not gonna tell you like this is it for now on, it's only gonna be trading higher than this. No, we could be in this region. Let me change color so everybody can see it well. We can stay in this region here for quite a while, because we've confirmed that this is our new trend for the time being. Keyword time being. This is our trend line, or at least trend region, if I can put it this way, for the time being. So we're going to be playing between $19 and some change, 80 some change, all the way up to like $28, $29 and some change. This is going to be our region again. So you know where is the bottom for the time being and where it seems to be kind of the top. Right? So the reason I'm saying this, but I'm looking at BTC. I want to show you what BTC, I'll get into Riot real quick, but I want to show you what BTC is looking like. So if we come back here, right, this is what we've established so far. You see where BTC hit resistance, because this looked like it was a breakout, but if you check this one pretty well, it was a false breakout, even though it was pretty strong. But you can see this, we went up, but we couldn't really keep up until we come back right now. Now, if you look at this, you can see that BTC exactly did the same thing. This region and this region, double dip. Again, double dip. I've been talking about this over and over and over. Is this the bottom? I want you to look down here. You see that? We were completely oversold. It looks like we're starting to get out of it. We're like literally coming out of it. Let me take this out of the way. There we go. We're coming out of this region slowly. It seems like we were literally at the bottom. But again, anything can change. You have to know. We're basing on the patterns because of the data we've seen before. But anything literally can change. And if it actually does change, there could be some more. We could turn around again before we come back up. There is a possibility that this could happen. So, but you know already that these are some of the lowest level that we've been hitting, which brings me back to what I've been saying with Mara. You can see the trend repeating itself. Now, even if you go back to Riot, remember, again, same thing. I just want you to see this thing when I always talk about patterns. Look here. This is actually from the last video. I still have it here. But look, double dip. Again, it's same thing that I've been talking about. And we went down to 13. And here, we're still playing in these same levels. So, but if you look what Riot did too, you see this line? The oversold line below 20 on the stochastic, we did not reach it. Same thing for Mara. We did not reach it. So, does this mean it's a trend reversal? It could be, because this is a very, very green, like bullish bar. You can see it. We could reverse from here, but we could also do something like this, because you can see here, sometimes we come back down. We look like we're reversing with a very, very bullish pin bar. But then guess what? We did this, and then before we come back. So we can see the zigzagging into these patterns. But the key word here, or at least the most important thing, is the double dip, and you know exactly what the bottom is. And one thing that I always want to remind you every single time I make these videos is look at where we come from, the top, and look where we are. Again, I'm going to go back to Mara. Look where the top is, and look where we are. So if you're thinking that, oh, I want to wait when it's below, you can wait, but no one can ever catch the real bottom. But you can only speculate to try to figure out, or at least get as close to the bottom as possible, because we're seeing a very trend reversal. And we've confirmed at least 2 times, 2 data points, that we have reached, somewhat a bottom here. But anything could change. All I'm saying is I'm seeing opportunity. Remember 2020, a lot of people did not get into it. and they've been wanting if they have an opportunity. I cannot stress enough to repeat this over and over. And again, this is not a financial advice. It's purely based on my personal opinion, speculating. I am not Nostradamus. So great opportunities here in Riot and Mara. We're gonna keep moving forward, and I wanted to show you again something. Uh, like I've been talking about most of these stocks. This is Tesla. Same thing. We are basically pushing back. Even if I go to PLTR, Palantir, one of the great stocks around here, as you can see it. But this is another opportunity that most people were not really looking into it. And I know even this video talking about Mar and Riot, I want to acknowledge what's going on right now in the world, and some of the companies that you could very much take advantage of. And these ones, I'm not talking, or I'm not calling them as investment, but I'm calling these ones as kind of a day trade or swing trade opportunities that you could use to kind of increase up your capital. Energy sector, you might want to look into that, because energy is it poised to go high, as you can see here. You see how the price of the crude oil, we pretty much went all the way up. We at some point we were above $100 and some change. But some of the stocks that I want to talk about is, remember this one? I'm pretty sure a lot of you remember CEI, Camber Energy. They tends to react because it's an energy company. A lot of them, and we have other companies. These are the basically penny stocks that you can kind of look into it, that I've been talking about. Indu, you know what I mean? Here, another one. You can already see how it actually played during these times. So these are, I'm not saying they're long-term investment, but I'm just saying they are worth day trading, because you have to look at the sentiment, energy, and crude oil and everything else, and gold. They tend to perform well during this time, especially what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. So this was kind of the sideline, something that I wanted to add here to this video, so you guys, would pay attention to some of these stocks, and see if you can take advantage of them, like we always do. So anyway, to cap up this video, that was it. Thank you guys for watching videos. As always, as for me, I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye bye.